our intention making Heartthrob, you know, was to try to expose ourselves to a bigger, wider audience, and to definitely try to take a bite into the mainstream. You know, it felt like pop music was really interesting and cool, and there was more depth to pop music, and it sort of was one of those funny things where for the last decade we've told everybody all of our influences, and we're like, we love Cyndi Lauper and Madonna and Depeche Mode and Pet Shop Boys and Kate Bush, and people would be like, well, that's not what your music sounds like, but that's what we grew up listening to. So just felt like the time to make a more pop leaning kind of mainstream sounding record. And I mean, it felt funny, like when we first put up Closer, because people were really like, oh my god, this is so different, this is so this and so that. And again, it sort of lends itself to what I was just saying about, like, I feel like we had like dysmorphia when it came to like what we actually sounded like. Like, I actually really have always thought we were making pop music, and people are like, no, you're folk, or you're rock, or you're this, or you're that. And so I think that for me, just like songs like Alligator or Back in Your Head, it's undeniable that it's pop music, but I think really what people are picking up on is the production of the record, and it's just a lot more glossy and a lot more smoothed out, if you will. But I think that was exciting. It was fun to do something really different and to challenge ourselves. And Sarah and I have been making music so long now that, you know, to go into the studio and just make the same old record, it would have felt, I don't know, it would have just felt kind of boring, I think. And after all these years, it's important. Sarah and I still feel really inspired and challenged. And it definitely feels like a time right now where people really love upbeat music and love those pop melodies. And, you know, Sarah and I, like I said, we just always grew up listening to pop music, so it felt like the right thing to do.
It's not just all physical. From the top, we won't get all so critical. So